Good morning. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. I am back on Titan. Done a couple things. Um, One of my followers recommended putting a security printer here because it does the mining charges much quicker, and it does. And there are actually 3 silicone instead of 5. So I did not know that. That was good advice. So I put the security printer there. I'm printing out some mining charges, doing some mining. I made electrum and solder using 50 of each of the appropriate ores. And I made some constant tan, which I got in my hand here. And the reason I'm making that is because I want to make some uh, Mod 2 insulated tanks. Plus, I want to upgrade these. So let's go throw that in there. Now, my power is becoming a little bit of an issue. So I got to be a little bit careful. I'm going to have to upgrade my power pretty quick here. So let's do the mod. That's what I needed the constant tan for. I'm kind of running low on steel again, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Do I have coal? I have 39 coal. Let me put that in my... I did have to move... Oops. Fat fingers here. My regular furnace outside, and I got to watch that temperature. There's a vacuum in here now, so this system has been working pretty well. And anything I put the arc furnace here because when I smelt stuff, I put that. Matter of fact, I can turn that off. I put that inside my tank, which I'm building up. Let's take a quick look in here and see while that burner is going what kind of stuff I'm getting. And I still get that big burst of air here, but nowhere else now. And I gotta watch because I got regular. It's still pretty darn hot. I just made the constant tan. That's why it's hot, 800 degrees. So I got quite a while yet. And inside here it's 310. So I got a good amount of CO2 in there, some nitrogen, and some oxygen. Not a whole lot of oxygen, but I got to filter out the 2 things: the pollutants and the N2O. And I got to make sure I don't get volatiles in there, which is a possibility because storms, I've probably had, what is this, day 12? I probably have had 7 or 8 storms already. They are really frequent on this version of Titan. It makes doing things very slow because you can't go outside very often. So while you're inside, you take advantage of it. Let's put that up there. I have enough cables. I think I got a whole bunch of cables. Yep, okay. Let's hit the advance button because well, it's at 70. We'll hit the advance button. I gotta do work outside while I can. And do I have iron in here? There's iron sitting right here. Let's drop that again. Put that away. Get the iron up. Put it in there. So I want a pollutant filter. It's the regular. Oh, that was only 11 iron. I need more than that. Well, maybe not. That might be okay. I only want one of those. Stop that, and then, yeah, let's try nitrous. Oops. Nitrous N2O filter. There we go. I am going to need more iron because I want to. Let's put this stuff in because my hands are getting a little full. Drop that. Drop that. Where did I? Oh, I dropped it. Put that out there. Now that's dangerous. I'll have to pick them up if I can. Okay, so that's done. Grab a screwdriver. Okay, so there's the one mod 2. I may have to get more. Which one is more important? Probably the auto. Nah, let's do the printer first, or the appender. You just go in here and you hit mod. Look for the Pipe vendor mod. Much that takes steel. I'm still okay. It takes 35 steel to make these. That's kind of steep. Has to be done. All right. Ooh, I need some iron. I think I got iron in here. No, I don't. Am I out? There's no way I'm out of iron. Must be a ton of it in there. 5, that's not a ton. Yeah. I don't have enough iron to do what I want to do. I could have taken the iron out of there before I started that, so let's wait till that's done, I guess. Well, I'll get started outside here. So let's pick these up because they turn into missiles in here. Alright, let's close this up. I don't need to vent anything because it's still nil in here, so that's good. Right. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. And if I'm flying around out here when the storm hits, oh, I'm getting sucked into the door. It's going to be bad, so I got to be careful. Well, let's see. Can I set this on the roof? No, I need a frame. That kind of figures. Dang it. I need a frame. Here's a frame. Ah. Okay. So let's put the input the other way, make it a filter. Means I'm gonna have to get behind there, so let's move it out one. Alrighty. That'll work, I think. Pipes. And what is it? I think it's a screwdriver, maybe? There we go. Okay, so the filter's done. So let's put the gluten and the nitrous filter in there. You can use regular pipes because I want to cool this stuff down. I just got to be careful to get it out of there before it starts to freeze. Prevent it, whatever. There's the input. I can't merge two of those kind of pipes. So let's take that over there. Put that up there, that there. Eventually I'm going to have to switch all these pipes to insulated, of course. Then we'll put that up there, and I hope I have enough pipes to reach everything here. The wrench, why isn't that working? There we go. Just got to make it to the input here. So we're fine. Okay, so I want to vent the unfiltered into the atmosphere and put the filtered back in. So I do need more pipes too, so I got to get that iron out of there. So take the air out of here. Takes a little time because almost 150 kPa. No, okay. Still nil. Good. Alright, so we got that. Mod, set that and that. Screwdriver. Again. Oh, guess what? A storm just hit. Jeez. The storms in this planet are just unbelievable. I got in just in time. Gee whiz. Alright, so let me take the iron out of here. And then I'm going to probably end up pausing it. Now I did, like I said, I made all this. How did I get? Well, that's the iron in my hand. I'm saying I got 50 of all to make the electrum and the solder and the constantan because I needed to make mod 2s. And I want to regulate these things with some IC chips, which is why I needed the solder and the electrum. So now I want to make more pipes. I should make them insulated, but I'll probably end up just making some insulation and throwing them on them eventually. But I think I need well, we'll make 5. 2, it's a little faster. 3, 4, and then I need a acid vent. turn that off. I gotta get the battery up there, because the one good thing about all these storms is I generate massive power while they're happening, of course. And there's my super crate. I don't know what's up with that crate. It does not disintegrate. Understand that. Everything else is disintegrated and destroyed. But my crazy super crate is just sitting out there. It says, screw the storm. I'm just going to sit here and not disappear. Now, being a mod planet, I did screw up, by the way, while I was making things. So first time I attempted to make the Constantan, I mixed the wrong ores. So that's going to sit up there until, as a corner of shame, until I get my recycler and centrifuge set up and turn it back into the correct ores that I simply wasted. Oh well. Okay, so kind of waiting for the storm to finish. I can go out and work in this. I'm going to be right next to the... Do I have everything I need? I think I do. Cables. When am I going to bring power out? I might as well set that up. Oh, it's right there. That'll work. Oof. So let's go out here. Oh, nope, it's still storming. I thought maybe... Well, no, this is going to make liquid volatiles form in the hatch here, but once the storm goes away, as you can see, there's liquid. I don't know exactly why that happens there, but it does. Okay, so I want pipes to come out of the filtered, because I want to save that, and go back in 3, 4, you gotta be kidding me. I should have made 6 pipes. Oh, I have another pipe. Never mind, sorry. Wrench. There we go. And then the passive vent. This will just dump the 2 that I'm filtering back into the atmosphere so I don't have to keep them in my tank. Let's take the cables. I can run this. We'll run it down along the side here since I might as well keep it up there since there's pipes there. It won't let me go any lower. Not ideal. So let's go up here. Up there. Over here. Put a T here. Corner here. And of course this is going to use more power. And hopefully this doesn't make the air flammable. I don't know how that's going to work, so well, it's definitely venting stuff. Nothing's blowing up. So the pollutant and the nitrous oxide, what was it? Oh, hunger and power, okay. Did set that up, right? Right. It is working. Oh, I'm putting the filter back in. You idiot. Yeah. That is backwards. I knew that. I was testing everybody. So let's take this to here. I knew that. Yeah, that was all the plan. This has got to come out of here over to here because I want to get rid of the filtered in this case. Yeah. Now we could turn it on and it should get rid of... I want to back up because I don't know. I don't think the nitrous oxide will do anything because it's going to come out at pretty low levels. But you never know. So now this should have... What is going on? Did I turn it on? I did not. There we go. This should have... Well, it will still have nitrous oxide in it because it's connected to the tank. But It is flashing, so that means it's going down. There's change happening. It's low. There's a lot of it in here, so. There we go. It is going down. The pollutan's going down. The nitrous oxide is going down, and the other percentages will go up because how's the temperature in there? We're still fine. It's still going to take a long time to cool this down. That's why I'm not too worried about the pipes at this point. So, what I could, and I'll leave it like that for now. And these storms are just annoying. I got to go inside and take care of some admin stuff here. Oh, the nitrous oxide left. Huh. Okay. Or not the nitrous oxide, the volatiles, because I got like every warning light. Time. In existence flashing on my suit here. Now I did put the boot light in. I like the boot light. I do this just for a second, just in case there's some bad gas in there that I don't want to leak in here. Alright. Yeah, I put the boot light on, made that. And so now when I take my helmet off, it won't get too dark. Let's get rid of the air issue here. This is one thing that I did in the inside here. Let's open that. Definitely sounds like rain, so it is frozen rain. I emptied this tank. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, because it's set for 100, so I can get rid of this. Because I let the air inside the room here. And I hooked up this, which is filtering the O2 and putting it in the tank for my breathing air. So that is set up. I have to manually control that right now. Oh, the storm ended. I hooked my water tank up. I haven't plugged it in yet because I'm still using the water over here. And there's 3 empty water bottles. I think I'm just about out of water. Cereal, drop that. Boneless. Am I out of water? I might have to hook that up because I think that was my last. Cereal. How many cereal bars do I have left yet? Oh, didn't have to do that, but let's pick this box up. Oh my, I gotta get food going. Oh no, that's alright. I still got more in here. Okay, so that is the extent of my remaining food. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get, this air should be enough, a little cool. It got cold in here. I wonder why that happened. Probably because of that. Anyway, alright, so the storm's over. Let's swap this out. I don't have to run it right now. It's 5. I don't know what the temperature of that air is. I gotta start putting insulation on these pipes on the inside here because I think that is starting to cost me now.
Power low.
Power low. 1, 3. Put that there, put that there. How's my foot light? 54, might as well swap that out. See, there's where my problems are forming with my battery. Using this footlight is nice, but it does put in an additional power requirement. That is a shame. So, do I pause this section? And while that's working, get my food ready. Insulation. Let's make insulation first. Steel. I think that's all I need. And we'll start with, we'll make maybe 50. This is expensive, by the way. Insulation. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll make, I guess I better make maybe 15 of them. Need the wrench. Okay to have a few extra of these. Okay. Using more steel and more silicone. Okay, let's put that one there. That one there. Outside. I like to stand back against the wall when I do that. Let's put that one there. That one there. There. So that's uninsulated. I don't think this is a problem. I'll have to monitor that. Get it from the side. There we go. Insulated, insulated. And if a couple of these aren't insulated, it's not a big deal because look at that. That never happens. I needed exactly 15. Now, I don't care if these are insulated because this is 0 degrees on the inside, so that doesn't matter so much. That covers that problem. Now there still has to, that gets rid of uncontrolled cooling, I would say, to a good extent. But it does not get rid of my heating problem to get the air to where I want it to be. So I got to get it out of there at the right time, at the right temperature, which is where the IC chip's going to come in. I should do mining, because the storm just happened. Let's take the silicone out of here. I gotta keep my ores fresh, and I gotta do that. Do I? No. That. Oh, I think I got some of that over here. I do. There's some more iron I could have used. And I don't want an access card. How did that happen? Mining. Charge. There we go. So I can make a few of those. So you'll see how much faster it is here. The security printer. And it is cheaper on silicone because that is the last of my silicone. I hate picking these up. I'm always afraid that I'm going to set them off. I know you can disarm them, but... Stupid thing won't let me pick that last one up. Because it's on the stupid wire. There. Got all the silicone I had. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to go do some more mining. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I did have a pipe burst while I was gone, but I didn't lose anything in here because it was the heater. So the heater cooled off too much. This is still 300 degrees in here. And of course it leaks a little bit of air in here. I kind of got to get rid of this. Won't do me any good to do that right now. Chuck that frozen something that I don't want. Looks like pollutants. I guess I'm going to have to deal with this with these temperatures and the way I have this set up, but like I said, it's all slow going because of these crazy storms. I'm probably due for one any second. So I got the venting this out. I think I got rid of it. It was very little, but it was enough to cause that little ice. Yeah, I got some pollutants and some other frozen stuff in here, which is all going away. So this will give me a chance to demonstrate how this works. And on all of this running, I'll get some more stuff in here. There you go. And it's always at 0 degrees, or roughly. So that'll cool my tank down slowly, and that's what I'm kind of hoping will happen to an extent anyway. But I'll pull all that air in there as I'm smelting all this stuff. So what's next on my list here? I really got to get my food going. And I think I'm okay to do that now. So let's go in here. Potatoes are pretty forgiving. I want to vent this thing out because I got some bad air in here. Okay. Let's go in here. Take that off. Take that off. Pick up those. Let's see, where's a good place to run this? I didn't leave myself any options, did I? Well, get rid of this because that's only going to have like 1 liter in it. Oh my. I gotta fix my power issue too. Alright, so let's pick this up. I still don't have enough storage space. Let's just run. That's probably enough. I don't need too many of them. Charging or discharging? We're charging now. Alright, we'll put this down there. Didn't need that way, but I'm only going to need 2 of them, so... okay. The potato seeds now. I'm just going to plant 1 to make sure... Oop, not yet. Radiator. That would grow like somewhere up here. There's more power going. I gotta get my power after this. Light, grow light. Where's the grow light? I'm sure I came... Oh, there's some more food. More water. All of it? I'm probably walking on the grow light. I really need to do something with that. Engine. That's not food related. That's not food related. That's not food related. Pretty sure it came with a grow light. Nope, grow light. That's not, nope. I mean, satellite dish. The eggs are bad. You can get rid of those. Sensor. I don't have a grow light. I thought I did. I guess I'll make a grow light. Because this light is not going to be enough. Oop. Before I kill myself.
Power low.
That's okay. I'll be coming right back in here anyway. How we doing out here? 0 pressure? Yep. That sucked all that out. Let's do some gold. Get some oxygen in that tank. Shouldn't explode anymore because there's no volatiles in there. Okay, so I don't know everything I need. Oop, I put the eggs in there. Put those eggs over there. I guess I'll just grab everything over here and see if that... I probably need iron yet. I'll have one behind the... I have to automate this too. Oh, it needs steel. Okay. Doing a grow light. No, I'm not. We need 1. Take that iron, throw that in there. What is that? see what I'm getting in here. Pollutants, oxygen, nitrogen, and CO2. That should be still, that's why I'm using up so much power, because that's still running. And now I got this running. For 1 liter, so that's why my power is going down when I have very little wind. Well, I have a computer actually. Import the kit. This is very confusing, this planet. It's so much different than other. Oh, wonderful. Another storm. Anyway, that'll be good if I put this right there. So then I can run. Oh, I'll charge my batteries. I can run this over here. Run this like this. Up there. I'm going to automate that eventually, if not right away. Bring this. By the way, I almost got lost. I found it by flying around a little bit, but I got to start using the beacon because I'm ranging further away now. Okay. So now I can get one of those and see if the
Hydration critical.
Conditions are okay in here, moderately well. Let's turn the light on. It's cold in here, isn't it? 13. Moderately well is okay, as long as I'm getting somewhere with it. It's water, so let's this out. Take this off. This should be off anyway. Okay, so I gotta up that temperature again because this, I have my breathing air set to 10, and that's actually cooling it off in here when I vent it. So I gotta change that when I think about it. This is at least growing. So now I need to make... Boy, that's so big. I wonder if it's small if I stick it up here. Ah, magic. Computer in here somewhere. There it is. I need to make the motherboard, because I don't want the communications motherboard. Let's put the computer right here. Or right here. Okay, right there. What I need is the screwdriver. Was that while I was mining? Cables. Okay. Could also vending machine. Could also set this up now too. I want it in here, which is going to take up more space. It'll be better over here. Yeah. That's where my input is. Will that work like that? Will work like that. Okay. Set that down there, get this out of the way. Put this right here in the corner, best I can. It's in the wall. I could fix that. I don't like it being in the wall, it's just aesthetically not nice. off and remove these. Okay, so now I can put that right there, which is even better. Yeah, that'll work. I will have to move that, which I can't do now. I gotta move that anyway. That's clear. Now, this is going to be bad because I have to weld in here. Pretty sure I have to weld steel sheets, which I have over here. Pretty sure it's welding. That's going to release some pollutants in here. As quick as I can. Well, warmed it up a little maybe. I think I did. Then what do I need? Wires? Yep. And I reach the switch. That's always a big question when you put these in a corner like this. There it is. Ah! Alright, so now I need a bunch of these, which means I gotta make some more of those. I can at least run this, that far corner there. I'll have to do it from the outside, I guess. I'd have to wait for the storm to end, but is this driving better now? There we go. Because I warmed it up a couple degrees. Now I'm going to have to manually control this light. No, until I get that made. I don't know, you know what? I probably have some slots here now. Let's put some of this away. One more. I'm going to pull what it needs, so it should be okay to put regular regular cables there. I could put a transformer in, but I don't have a whole ton of room there right now.
Power low.
It'll only pull what it needs, so. There's an error. Good. Even after all that mining. Now that little bit of pollutants isn't going to hurt. I'll have to filter it out eventually though, I think. Alright, so came in here for heavy cables. Coil. There's the super ones. I don't need those. Is it working? It's silent in here, so it's hard to tell. I'm going to start putting this up here in case I need smaller amounts of it. Some iron. It's going to go out here eventually. I'm not sure how many of these I got to rewire all my. I could put a few more of those up too now. We got the heavy cables. Might end up doing that. Maybe 5, see how it goes. I'm going to need a lot of those. Let me print these out. I'll print the wind turbines out and then I'll be back. So I came up here while I was printing some of this out. I'm swapping these cables out as fast as I can because obviously while I'm doing this, I'm not getting any power. Let's do this downstrip. I did put one more wind turbine up there. I'm not losing anything right now anyway, not much. Last one there. Hopefully I printed enough cables out. bet that's the easiest. Ooh, come on. Down here. Alright. Get in there. So, now we're going to have to cut all these out. That's kind of scary. And then we're going to have to wire that with heavy. Multiple stacks of those. I'll move these eventually. But they're in a different spot. Okay, so everything should be wired now, right? Yes. And I'll put these on the other side of this battery since that's charging now. I got heavy cables everywhere. And I got more of these printing inside here. Get those and put them up. Do I have enough cables yet? How many do I have? 12? That should be okay. And I gotta get rid of the battery. Yep. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I left it running because I knew I was going to run out of stuff. So everything's turned off in here at the moment, so that's probably a good thing. Let things charge up. I don't have to worry about that there, do I? Alright. Tricky place to work. I just had a storm, but you never know when the next one's going to hit. Can I squeeze another one in here? I can. Now it's going to be tough to walk in there. I'll have to find a place for this one. So we'll put it here because I'm probably going to expand some more later. Alright. Nope, that one. Oh, that works. Okay. Perfect. There's some more wired up. A nice gust of wind coming. Can I bring it through here? I don't think I can. Nope. So I'm gonna have to go around. I'm down here. And I might not have enough cables to finish this part of it. Here, come over one more. I am not going to have enough cables. Probably one short. Let's shoot for 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Low on power. Okay. I can't go inside until something's cracking. Well, I'm just going to have to wait until the wind blows harder. I don't like that sound, though. Oh, that's because... Alright, well, let's disconnect this until my power situation resolves. I can hook that back up later. Do I have enough to pump this out now? Barely. That is happening because I got 3 things running off of those at the same time. Stay on until this is nil. Thank you. So I gotta take, let's do this first. I'll put that up there, take this off. Not that, what am I doing? I need to drill. put that here. Should save one for outside. Maybe I'll put that, the other one outside. Yeah, let's put that one outside. This one is connected up here. Don't need that on the front part. Trying to think if I'm going to blow a cable if I do this. I don't think so. That is going to shut everything down. Like that. There. And let's see what happens. It may blow a cable here. It should use heavy. It shouldn't be pulling enough to blow a cable, so I should be okay. Find out. That's a dangerous way to do that. Don't do that. But I don't have the space right now to set up a transformer. I have to do that pretty quick here. Now, I don't know, maybe this might make it pull more. I don't think so. And now, if you hear a loud snap, you know why. No, we're good. Alright, so we're hooked up the way I want it to be hooked up. Leave those up there for now. So, I shouldn't have any more battery issues. And I got one battery here for somehow I got to get a transformer in here. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe I can do it up here. Make a transformer. I'm a little nervous not having heavy cables and transformers set in there. Still got my suit on? Yeah. Until I get a transformer running, and I might need some copper. I think I'm out of copper. Let's see. Oh, I need iron. I got that. Right there. That was fast. Okay, so let's run back in here. Do I have any bad air in here? Yeah. Well, let's let that go for now. About that later. Okay, good. Just too nervous. Not having transformer here. Wrong way, that is the right way. Oh, I didn't make any heavy cables. Make 5. I probably don't need quite that many. If I have enough. Oh, yeah. Power outage here. Heavy cables. Run that from here to there. Then I can use light cables from here. There we go. There. And I gotta click this 1,000 times to get this up to... I can turn it on now. Make this 49 and I won't blow any cables. 49. How's this doing? Driving. Okay, let's put some light on it. I hate it when it does that. I still don't have enough power up top there. I need to get this charged with a little bit of, well, that's because it charged that. That's going to hurt it too. Where did I put that small charger? Throw it. There it is. Put that here. Oh. I suppose I could do that. Do I have another cable? I do. Why not? Can't turn it on from here, can I? I get that switch. Okay. Alright, I'm back to not flashing, so that's good. Alright, I think that'll be enough for today. This is really tough in this atmosphere with these storms and stuff because it just causes havoc on everything. But my power should be improved. I can always add some more. Put one of these out here so I don't have to go in. How about right here? Although I would... No, I got a battery there. I was going to say I need a heavy battery, but I don't. There. Put this... on. That's charging. And I can hook this pipe back up. Where do you put it? Do that from here? I think I can. Yep. So that's pulling air out. I do have some volatiles and stuff in here too. I'm glad it was pulling that air. Alright, so I should be better off now. I got more wind turbines up there. I would really want to do a few more. And I can do that if I make some more ores. I got gold there. I don't really need gold, do I? Well, we'll put that there. And I need copper. There's 50. And that'll release some more different kind of crap in here. For that to pull out. Curious as to how my battery's doing. Should be in charge, but possibly not. I am not. So I'm going to need more I could turn this back off for a while. I'm going to need to build more wind turbines to control my power issues here. I just got too many things running out here at the moment. Right? Not nil. 0. Okay. And that's this, that. And that's it. Well, this battery's charging. So that's sucking down quite a bit. It doesn't charge if I turn it off, right? Yeah, it does. So that's pulling quite a bit too right now. But...
Filter low.
Yeah, it is. What do I need for more wind turbines? Copper, which is coming out right now. That'll give me 3 more. I'll take them. So I'm going to print those out and put them up there if everything keeps running. I guess I could turn that off. At least save that. Well, that's fully charged, so that'll help until I do that. Oh boy. The power is an issue here too, because you can't use the sun. The wind is unreliable. The storms help, it'll charge things up. So now I'm looking forward to the next storm to charge my station battery. It's kind of a different situation. But, oh, I need heavy cables. I got 2. That's not going to be enough. Alright, well, I'll do this. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to boost my power. That's good. It's going better now. And I'll probably use all my copper doing this. Might as well. I'm going to need them. Okay, I got to turn that off now. You can actually hear things in here. I got enough pressure. So we'll leave that for a little bit. I'll filter it out later so there's no volatiles. So we're good. 1 whole kilopascal. Alright, so I'm going to finish the power. Slow process. This is very slow because you've got to mine between storms. You've got to work outside between storms, and there is not much between storm time. So we'll see in the next episode. Slow progress here. And it definitely changes the way you look at things and the way you do things. So it's a very interesting Titan VT, I think it's called. I would recommend giving this a try. It is a different challenge. But I'm going to keep going here. I don't need to do much mining. Well, for copper maybe. Oh, here's some more copper. And I got silicone I can do. Okay. Doesn't look like gold for some reason. Iron, iron, iron. I did get more coal. So that problem was solved. I can make steel when I need it. Coal's very hard to find though. Are we done? Well, I might as well do this now then. Where did I put the other ones? Oh, there they are. Do some heavy coils. That back off. I have 2. Probably gonna need, I'll guess 10. I would actually call this whole planet setup a struggle, because I am struggling to get things that I need done. It's not like I got food started, so the potatoes can sustain me. If that one grows okay, I don't really have to do that, do I? Oof. So I got 4 more, so... Oh, look at it, it's dead still up there. Sheesh. I never hooked that one up, did I? Oh, because I ran out of cables. Okay, so... I think it's more cable economic to do that. Could be wrong. Probably the same. And I wasn't anticipating that. I didn't wire these up. I probably need more cables now. to go down one more, don't I? Yep. Should just be able to go. Nope. Need more cables. Ah. I got 3 left already. Well, I gotta hook one of those up. I keep saying I'm gonna end this, but I want to finish something before I end it. Guess I'm not getting interrupted power anymore. Let's make 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, better, let's just go ahead and make 10. I still hear things. Do I still have some air in here? I have this turned off, don't I? Yeah. Good thing about the upright wind terminals is they don't get damaged in storms. I don't think any of the wind does. But, you know, solar is just not an option here. First off, there's no sun. And is it really worth it to build up, you know, all this heavy stuff? Stand back. Ooh. A lot of atmosphere for the windage here. All right. All the new ones are hooked up. I got one non-flashing bar. That's a good thing. The eternal crate is still here. Don't ask me. How we doing here? 211 degrees, so it is cooling off. Still, well, I'm putting more in, but now the volatiles and the pollutants are quite a bit lower. The volatiles should go down. You know, I'm not making too many of those. The pollutants won't completely go away, but so that is working. I gotta keep this air out because it's just so cold, 143, minus 143. That'll freeze my pipes. That's off, this is on. Pressure's good. I can automate this so when it gets to like 2 kilopascals in here, it can monitor itself and turn both those on and off. Get some power that way. Okay. Remember to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next episode. The big struggle to keep things working. Look at that. And on Titan. You have a good one.